Hey guys, Oblivion234 here again with another Urban Rivals video, and today we're going to be doing a review of the New Bloods. So yeah, I apologize for the fact that I can't show you all of Bambino because the website that I go to that shows them doesn't have Ghost Town on it, even though they've been out for over a year. Yeah, it's glitched or whatever. They have like links to stuff, but it doesn't work. Whatever. But Bambino is a Ghost Town 3-star, and at 3 stars, he's an 8/3 with the ability Day -1 opponent power and damage. And so my guess is they just made a Ghost Town character that does both of their bonuses. So during the day, he does their night bonus, and during the night, he does their day bonus. So he's always in a 9/4 with -1 opponent power and damage, -1. I mean, that's okay. He's always got a power and power advantage over your opponent, at least for the most part. 9/4 is a respectable stat line, but if we go to characters and look at Ghost Town's 3 stars, he's a bit outclassed, unfortunately, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, because you got Judge Dredd, and you got Wild Holiday, but I mean, I guess not everyone has him. But for oh look, there he is. But for 3 stars, you've got Dust Rope, who's very good at night and even during the day. You've got Poppy Mary and Doc Ollie and Judge Lynch and Wild Holiday. And I just don't see where Bambino is better than any of these. I mean, because Poppy Mary is 9/4 with dope during the day. Judge Lynch is just OP all the time. Dust Rope's good, especially during the night. I mean, they've already got so many good 3 stars, I just don't know where he fits, what sort of deck he fits in. I guess he fits into a more aggressive deck. I guess you could replace Doc Ollie with him because he's a more, you could say he's more of a, aggressive early, whereas Doc Ollie's really only that good later. So I guess you could do that. But yeah, I just don't know what sort of deck you'd fit him into. I mean, I guess he's better than Wild Holiday if you don't have Wild Holiday. So, I mean, he's a great 3-star, don't get me wrong, but with Ghost Town already having so many great 3 stars, it's kind of hard to see where he goes. Then we're going on to Rescue's Compact. He's an 8/4 with protection bonus. So, while this guy's ability is not particularly exciting, this is still one of the best 3-star, oh my. Okay. I don't know why my screen just did that, but okay. This guy is still one of the best 3 stars in Rescues, for one reason. Because he's got 8 base power, and that alone makes him better than most other 3 stars in Rescue. Because if we look here at Rescue, we've got, we find it, okay, 3 stars. 6/4, 4/5, 6/1, 6/4, 5/6, 6/5 protection power and damage. That's okay. 7. Revenge power and damage +1. You see a theme? Hardly anyone in this clan has over 7 power. In fact, I can only offhand think of one, and that's Seraphina. Yeah. I mean, Phoebe has confidence power +5, and reprisal, but no one just has base 8 power other than Buddy, Seraphina, and now Compact. So Compact is now officially one of the best 3-stars, and not to mention, usually with Rescue, when they lose their bonus, they get really, really bad, because typically they're bad without their bonus. But this guy has protection bonus, so they need a full stop to stop his bonus, and he's an 8-4, so he even doesn't suffer from it that much. So yeah, this guy is one of the best 3-stars in Rescue. That's like aggressive 3-stars in Rescue now. So yeah, he's just really good, and I really want to get my hands on him because he'd make my deck a lot better. Now we're on to probably the most interesting out of all of them, Clayton. This is obviously a reference to Clayton from Tarzan, if you've ever seen that, the Disney version. But he is a Montana. Oh yeah, he was also referenced in Valentine's Day Jungo. He's the one who like captured her or whatever, was hunting her. I don't know. But he is a 4-star 5/6 upper with Brawl, -1 opponent power and damage, -3. And of course -10 opponent attack, -3. So, yeah. He's just good. If they're running, so, I mean, usually he will be -2 opponent power and damage, -3. Which in itself is good, because that allows him to go even with 7 power things. And I mean, the damage reduction is just bonus. If he was Brawl, he'd be amazing, even if he's just Brawl -1 opponent power. I mean, if that was the case, it'd probably be -2 if it was just power. But the power and damage reduction is what makes him really good. But he can be up to a -4, so he can theoretically go even with 9 power things. This guy can go toe-to-toe with Behemoth if they are running all Vortex. And then he gets a -10 opponent attack on top of that. It just makes this for a very hard to get through. And he's got 6 power, which is really good. This guy does suffer to stop opponent ability because 5 power isn't that much. And actually, if we look here at uppers, and we look at their 4-stars, if I'm remembering correctly, uppers does have some pretty good 4-stars, but yeah, like you got how? Wait, what? No, okay. The computer's being glitchy. Yay. Okay, so we want to sort this by level. But come on. Hurry up, computer. I mean, you got -D, but he's a 4. So you got stuff like Maurice, who's just damage reduction, Josephine, who's only good against stop. I mean, but the thing is, a lot of people actually run Josephine just because she's a 7/6, which is really good. Okay. Let's hurry up here. Come on. Okay. So you got stuff like Jody, which is confidence -3 damage. It's better than that. Wayne Stark, protection bonus. Beatna, damage +2. Josephine, like I said. He's comparable to Nelly, but theoretically better. Because -3 opponent power, -4. Lower min. I mean, McNeil's one of the only other thing. I mean, he actually does fill a spot here, because a lot of this would have just been like Josephine, and the higher levels, Josephine and stuff. I mean, of course, you got Jackie CR, who's like the best 4-star in the game, but not usable in higher tourney levels and stuff. Okay. And then we got Raptors. This one I'm actually really excited about. You got Bartholomew, who is a 2-star. And give me a second, I'm just switching over to the Raptors here. So he's a 2-star, 6/3 revenge, power and damage +2, cancel on attack modifier. And actually, this guy's backstory is interesting because he's a pirate, but he's a pirate with the Raptors instead of the piranhas because he pissed off the piranhas or something. But so this guy is officially one of the better aggressive 2-stars for Raptors. In fact, he's one of the better 2-stars in general. Because if we look here on the Raptors, I mean, sure, you got lucky with his, which is kill shot -4, opponent life -2. I mean, other than like, so I mean, you've got a really good defensive one with Brutus. Lucky Noel's not great because of the stop. You need stop. Gray is only really comparable, kind of. I mean, you got Scarol. Starve is good, but he's legendary. Like, Mim's only the one really... Mim and Starve are, like, the only 2 really good ones, and you can't... It's really hard to get a hold of Starve unless you played Arcade. And I want to point out that most of these get destroyed by stop opponent ability, except for, like, Brutus, because he's defensive. But, like, Scarol, Gum... I mean, Hector not so much, but not so much Ryujin. But Ryujin's an 8/2, so he's not that great. And Gray gets by stop opponent ability. Bartholomew's a 6/3, so he's comparable to Hector in that regard. But he can be an 8/5, and he doesn't get as destroyed by stop opponent ability as most of the other aggressive ones, like Gum and Scarol. And I mean, I think I'm just gonna replace. If I get a hold of him, I'm gonna just replace Ryujin with him. But yeah, he's a pretty good card. I think he's actually a bit undercosted for the fact that he's quite good. But I mean, I get it because he is a common, so I'm sure a lot of people got him if they're buying New Blood packs. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, leave a like. If you really loved it, subscribe. Oblivion234 out.